watching Wave Dash Wednesdays.
Charizard.
Alrighty.
2, 1, go.
So how you doing, Matt?
I'm doing
AKA
good.
Just, AKA the winner of both Melee Monday and Wave Dash Wednesday, Lord.
I'm doing good.
Just.
It's me.
But how do you feel? You just won both Melee Mondays and now Wave Dash Wednesday.
I feel pretty good. Obviously, I feel like that's obviously good. I really want Jairus and Cyrox to start coming out more because I think I will beat them. So.
Oh, snap. Oh,
really
snap the call out.
Well, I'm not talking no trash.
I would actually like that because I feel like now that we've increased the price from $1 tournaments to actually like $4, just because $1 does go through the stream now. Well,
I know what
it's
you mean.
really nice actually, but now that it's become a lot more higher stake, there's been a lot better matches. Even today, I noticed that all the matches that we had on stream was a lot more higher quality.
Yeah, it was real intense. Everybody wanted a piece of that pie.
Definitely.
Definitely. I mean,
But
and that's good.
you wanted it the most.
I don't know if I wanted it the most. I did want it though. I did want it. It was good. But it would be nice to get like, you know, Jairus and Cyrox out. I want to try to recreate what I did in PM in Melee. So
Definitely. So, like, there's a lot of people out there that really don't believe that increasing the price really makes for a better competition, and I wanted to go over that with you as to why, like, yes, it can hurt it, but at the same time, it can vastly improve. And why do you? I want people to know why you believe it's going to improve.
because you need incentive. Like, people, there's been a lot of stuff going on in the forums, and people have called me out for not going to tournaments. You know, Cody himself has said, you know, I'm trying to, I don't want to, you know, spend money or you know, I'm not, you know, happy with how big the prize is. And the reality is, you know, I have to work in the morning. You know, I'm an adult. You know, Jairus is an adult, you know, and everyone else here is also an adult. We have things we have to do, and if I can't fit it to the time, I can't. And I'm already losing something. So if I have to go, I need some sort of, not like an incentive, but I mean, think about it. Even you know, my job is like that. I only go to work because they're paying me. You know, I mean, I wouldn't just show up for free. And I like playing Smash, but I can have people at my house. I'm not going to show up to a tournament, lose sleep, you know, and barely profit when I can get that exact same experience at my house for the most part. Probably better experience because I can just grind for somebody for hours and hours. So, I mean, there needs to just be incentive for top players. Like, you know, if you get third place, you should get something. And if in a $1 pot fee, third place isn't getting anything. Second place isn't even getting anything.
Second place got like $4, $5. It wasn't much at all. Pretty much pocket change. Like, at the point, like, I know the major concern was, guys, all of you out there said, I don't have enough money for this. And it's like, it's not something that we make our living on, per se. It's not like we have jobs. It's not like how we pay rent.
Yeah, I mean, I have a job. I have a full-time job, you know, so that's what I use to pay my rent. It's just that if you, and I'm not saying that the scene has to be revolved around me, it's just that if you want me and other top players to attend, then, you know, give us incentive to come. Don't just say, oh, we need to come, we need to train, we need to sit down, and we need to teach people, but we can't get anything at all out of it. I mean, and we're wanting to earn it. The thing is people think it's like free money for me. It's like, no, I want a tournament. That's what this is. I want a tournament. I earned the money. I mean, that's what you
put in the work.
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw you win that money match as well because, again, you put in the work.
And yeah, and that's the concept behind the money match too. It's like you guys both put in, and then the better player, you know, wins. You have to earn the money. It's not just like a rock, paper, scissors. Oh, one person wins, one person loses. So a lot of people are approaching it from, oh, we're just donating to Matt. People should take this as incentive to destroy me. That's really what it is. And then when I lose, it's not 100%. Oh, I've lost everything. I still get some of my, you know, my cash back. And people should feel good for placing, you know, and that's just all it is. You should feel good for placing high. We have a lot of competition here, so it shouldn't be when you get second, you get third, you don't get anything. When you went through hell to get there, so it's like, you know, we should put a little more in. I know some people are concerned with the $3. Ask your friend. I paid for Jared. I paid for Jared today. Jared said he didn't. He wasn't aware.
Yeah,
and so,
that's the only complaint I have is it was pretty sudden for today.
Yeah, I tried to get Juan to make the post ASAP, but that aside, You know, for some people, you know, it was a random change. They weren't aware of it. And a random change, they weren't aware of it. And so, you know, I helped them out. And you can ask other, you know, if you have a friend who's a little bit more well off than you know, yeah, you can ask them. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, that's like normal. It's like asking your friend to buy you food, which is common, right? You know, so it's.
I mean, nobody should go hungry at all. I will always buy somebody food.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like if you're really trying to get in the tournament, you know, honestly, you can ask me. I mean, I will pay for people. You know, I don't care. It's not just all about. I guess it seems like it's all about the money for me, but it really what it is like if I'm gonna be at tournaments, I need to be getting, you know,
an incentive.
I mean, it might be different if I wasn't working, you know, the shift that I was working. If I was able to work it in, or I didn't have a job, maybe it'd be different. But the Smash Fluff, shoutouts to Fluff. GG's earlier, sir.
Yeah, the only the ulterior motive of also raising the price fee is I want to refer to YF Gay, aka Joseph's, posting Colorado Smash. He made a 7-minute video of him just talking, but
really good video.
It actually lists that a little bit of the history of the Smash 4 scene in Colorado Springs is there was this person, his name is Andu. He's a very phenomenal player, really doesn't play competitively, but he knows how to. He has this mindset. But that aside, he would always win the Fox and Hound weeklies. And it was to the point that even the TO said, or was considering that they were going to ban him because so many people did not want to enter. But then when they made the change over from $2 to actually $5, YF Gay, YF JFK, they're like, I'm tired of Andu actually winning these tournaments. I want a piece of that money as well. And look at them now. They're
so good.
They've gotten a whole lot better ever since. I'm
so scared to play JFK in Smash 4. I honestly feel like he would just destroy me. Like, just no nonsense. Other people I can have fun with, you know, and like even if I lose, I can still jump around and play around. I feel like he would literally just run me over.
Just wreck you.
Yeah, and well, I mean, and the thing that gets me is with stories like that happening in Colorado, why is there so much pushback for this? You know
Definitely.
what I mean? It's like, you know, you should want to support your top players. You want us to travel and put Colorado on the map, you know?
And that's what I want to do as head of CO Smash. I want us to be able to finally send people out.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of really good players here. It's just, we as a community, we have to support this. You know what I mean? When there's a lot of pushback on every decision that gets made, you know, it's just hard for any of us to get done. You know, because I mean, obviously, I feel kind of, you know, I feel a little bad. You know, yeah, I won Melee Mondays and then I won Wave Dash Wednesdays right as they got increased to $5. So I understand what position it looks like I'm in. You know, but it was never about me just making more money. It's just about, you know, an incentive for me to even come to the tournament.
Definitely.
You know? I can't lose sleep and then, you know, not profit and then do that 2 times, 3 times a week. You know? And I've done other things, tried to host. But I mean,
gotcha.
You know, that's that. I think that everyone, honestly, people will like it. Both the Melee Mondays and Wave Dash Wednesdays had 35 entrants. I think we had 30 this time. 30?
We had 38.
38?
38.
Oh, and Melee Mondays had 34.
Yes.
So some people did drop off.
Well, 36 actually. But Macho Madness, really liking the idea of money increase, but it's not by much, honestly. However, incentive makes me more nervous. So whenever you go to a tournament, there's always going to be the tournament jitters. And as you do it more often than not, you're going to be able to get... you're going to be able to get over that. Many of the time, a lot of players actually get over it differently. With me, I play the game and I have fun with it. There's very rarely a match where I actually take very serious. And that's when I take it serious, that's when I get really nervous. I'm not sure how Just actually deals with it.
Nervousness?
Or if you just got over it.
I never really had the nervous problem because my thinking is simplified for a lot of things. And that is one of them where it's like, I'm just going to try my hardest. See, since I try my hardest in every match, including friendlies, I'm able to eliminate a lot of issues that other people like even encounter because just trying my hardest eliminates that. Like, I don't need to worry about so much being nervous, because if you're nervous, you're kind of thinking about like the outcome if you lose, and you don't want that, right? But I'm trying my hardest. So if I lose, then that just means that I lost, but I was trying my hardest. I need to step it up. If the loss was deserved, and then I have to, I have to step my game up.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? It kind of simplifies that idea of nervousness where, oh, you're nervous because you're worried about losing. Well, I'm trying my hardest regardless. So it's like if I lose, then I as a player have an issue that I need to work on that, whether it's matchup or player.
We actually saw that earlier today. It was with a player who just came back, DTL or Dylan Toonling.
Yeah.
He lost winners round 2 against Ivan against his Fox 2-0. And then he was like, I don't know, I want closure on this. And they actually met up in loser's bracket again.
And he beat him
2-0. And he got closure on that for not being in the Smash community or taking the hiatus. He got 5th at our weekly. So
he made a little bit of money.
Really, really impressed.
Yeah, and DTL's mad good. It's good to see. That's what you gotta have, that right mindset. I had went out and I had a little talk with him after he had lost. So
sure.
We had talked about his loss, and he said he wasn't gonna let it get to him. He was just gonna get back in, and there it was. And DTL has a strong mindset. Comes from Brawl. Honestly, if you even play Brawl, your mindset's probably strong because you got to.
That was a patient game. Yeah. That was a very patient game.
Yeah. So
God.
Flashbacks. It is bad, man. It's bad. I mean, oh God. But I mean, it's simplifying some things for you. It just makes the thinking process easier. You can focus on the important things, like the neutral or the matchup or the stage selection or who you fight next in tournament and how you're going to beat them. Things like that. And so if you just say to yourself, okay, I'm always trying, then you don't have to worry about what happens if you play nervous. And in a way, you just play past it because you've already thought about what will happen if you lose and decided, well, I tried my hardest.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you could have done. You know what I'm saying?